Welcome to Top Great Reviews, where we bring you the ultimate top picks. Today, we're diving into the top 5 best drones in 2025. We've got you covered with the most innovative and high-performing drones of the year. Whether you're a top picks will take your drones to the next level, don't miss out on our top recommendations. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest reviews and top lists. We will try our best to present you with the best tech product that you can buy now. Product links in the description box. Get ready to fire up your drones with Top Great Reviews, where we serve up the best of the best. Number 5, DJI Neo. The DJI Neo is the smallest, lightest drone DJI has ever released. It's also the cheapest. It even weighs significantly less than the 221-gram iPhone 15 Pro Max, making the Neo a potentially great option for those of you who are traveling light but still keen to capture aerial footage. That tiny size brings trade-offs though. Chiefly, the flight time, with the Neo providing a maximum of around 18 minutes of use per charge. That estimate is based on a windless environment. 2. The drone's tiny weight will make it extremely susceptible to wind buffering, so you can expect that flight time to drop dramatically if you're flying in anything more than a gentle breeze. The drone can be charged by directly plugging in a USB-C cable, with DJI quoting a charge time of 50 minutes from a 15-watt charger. You can also get a charging hub that supports 60-watt inputs and can charge 3 batteries simultaneously in about an hour. Definitely worth it if you want to fly for longer than roughly 15 minutes at a time. The charging hub comes as part of the Fly More combo, which bundles the drone with the hub and 3 batteries, and the drone's small size does make it really easy to fly. I actually did a lot of my testing just flying it around inside my home, as it's nimble enough to easily navigate through doorways, under tables, and out the window. My cat was not a fan, however. Though it lacks the 360-degree obstacle sensing of its pricier siblings, it does have built-in propeller guards, plus an optional cage. That means it doesn't matter if you happen to bump into anything. The Neo's camera is based on a half-inch image sensor with an f/2.8 aperture, offering 4K resolution at a maximum frame rate of 30 frames per second. Dropping the resolution to 1080 allows you to up the frame rate to 60 frames per second. Perhaps unsurprisingly for something so miniature, video quality isn't on par with the company's professional photography drones. While footage at 4K looks reasonably clear, it lacks fine detail, and I found it struggled to keep bright clouds under control when shooting on a sunny day. Low light quality is predictably poor. Number 4, Holystone HS-110G. The Holystone HS Series HS-110D is a neat drone that can fly and maneuver quite fast. It's a good pick for the aspiring pilot who wants to try it out before committing to a more expensive drone. The HS-110D, which is a pretty competitive price for drones in this class. This price includes 2 batteries, a full set of 4 spare rotor blades and 2 LED covers, plus the clip-on blade protectors, the remote, and the clip-on device that holds your phone in place above the remote controller. The HS-110D is a simple drone, with a curved plastic case made out of 2 pieces of plastic. Measuring about 13 inches from rotor tip to tip, it feels pretty flimsy, but extra parts for most of the easily breakable units are included. You get spare rotors, landing feet, and LED covers. The camera clips below the body of the drone, with the camera facing forwards and a micro SD card slot on the back. This is the more reliable method of capturing videos, as it doesn't rely on the Wi-Fi connection between the drone and the phone. However, the camera can't be tilted or panned, and there is no gimbal stabilization. Around the camera are 2 landing feet, which clip into place on the drone body. The battery slides into the back of the body, filling most of the space. At the end of each of the arms is a rotor blade on top and a white plastic cover that fits over an LED below. The remote controller is nearly as big as the drone itself, especially when you use the phone holder, which requires the removal of 1 screw to hold it in place. This large design means that smaller hands may have trouble reaching for the controls. I found that even with my moderately adult-sized hands, I had to stretch to reach the engine start button on the front of the remote. An LCD panel shows you the battery level, from 4 AAs that fit in the back, and other info, but most of the real info is shown in the Dirk FPV app, which is available for both iOS and Android devices, versions 7 and 4 or above, respectively. This is a simple but fully functional app that shows you a preview of the video and offers a few controls along the top of the screen to change the speed of the drone, stop and start the video recording, etc. You can also use on-screen controls to maneuver the drone, but these are not as responsive as the controller. Number 3, DJI Air 3. The mid-range DJI Air 3 drone is a smooth operator thanks to its versatile wide-angle and telephoto cameras, fantastic obstacle avoidance sensors, and lengthy battery life. DJI's affordable, crowd-pleasing mini family of drones has stolen the spotlight in recent years, but the company is once again turning attention to its mid-sized Air series. It's an excellent performer overall and a worthwhile choice if you need a mid-telephoto lens, but it doesn't do enough to justify its cost compared with our Editor's Choice winner for enthusiasts and creators. The more affordable DJI largely competes against itself in the consumer drone market, but it continues to iterate and innovate. The Air series was born out of a desire for smaller, more portable drones and paved the way for the even tinier Mini line. Battery life has continually improved, too, while obstacle avoidance sensors have made their way into all but the entry-level models. What's DJI left to do? The answer, it seems, is to add more cameras. The base model Air 3 includes the DJI RCN2 remote, which requires you to load the DJI Fly app on an Android or iOS device for remote viewing and camera control. FlyMore Combo adds 2 additional flight batteries, a 3-way charger, and a zippered shoulder bag. Finally, you can get the FlyMore Combo with the DJI RC2 remote, which has a built-in screen. That's the version I received for review. The 3-way charger has a unique feature: it can pull power from one battery and move it to another, thus helping you get a little more flight time out of a set of batteries. It's never a good idea to take off with a mostly depleted cell from a safety standpoint, so consolidating power into one battery makes sense. In combination with a set of cameras on its undercarriage, the Air 3's forward and rear obstacle sensors cover a full 360 degrees. These sensors help you avoid crashes when you are flying low to the ground or through an area with lots of trees. The drone can either stop in place or intelligently fly around obstacles depending on how you configure it. The app interface is straightforward. The main screen shows the view from the drone's camera, inlays a map at the bottom left corner with the drone's global position, and places touch controls for swapping between different camera modes along the right side. The Air 3 does some beyond basic things, including automated camera movements in the form of quickshots and mastershots, plus hyperlapses with either manual control or a preset orbit. Number 2, DJI Avata 2. The DJI Avata 2 is finally here, and it will delight existing DJI users while also likely converting many others to FPV flight as an easy option for entry into this notoriously difficult category of drone piloting. FPV, first-person view, drone flight has taken the world by storm. Something that started more than 15 years ago as very much an underground hobby requiring ingenious and determined pilots to source parts and build and repair their own drones, has now well and truly established itself as a mainstream pursuit that's available to more people than ever before, and that's thanks in no small part to market leader DJI. What DJI offers is a straight-out-of-the-box solution for those who want to fly drones using immersive FPV goggles, and therefore see what the drone sees, without the difficulty and steep learning curve of flying traditional self-built FPV drones. Once you buy the Avata 2, you can then decide how easy or difficult you would like it to be. At the novice end of the scale, you can fly easily and stress-free in normal mode, using the intuitive DJI Motion Controller 3 and all the built-in assistance DJI provides, including automatic takeoff, obstacle avoidance sensors, and automatic return to home. This means anyone, regardless of prior experience, can enjoy the thrill of immersive flight while capturing photos or video, although really, FPV is more about the flight experience and videography. If you feel more confident, you can switch to sport mode, which allows for more speed and control. Finally, you can opt to disable all flight assistance features and fly in full manual using the DJI Remote Controller 3, but beware, this is not for the faint-hearted and unless you put in sufficient practice hours first in a simulator, you're without doubt going to crash and damage your new Avata 2, which is not built to withstand multiple heavy collisions. The DJI Avata 2 FlyMore Combo is reasonably priced considering what's included in the package, notably the goggles 3, which, paired with the O4 camera and transmission, result in excellent image quality with a far better dynamic range than the Avata, the DJI FPV, or the O3 Air unit that's commonly used on self-built quadcopters. Number 1, Ruko F11 Pro 2 Drone. The Ruko F11 Pro 2. It's a lightweight drone that's perfect for beginners and content creators looking to add a new flavor of content to their videos. Next, we powered on both the controller and associated drone. They started pairing immediately, took less than 30 seconds. After opening the mobile app and connecting the data cable to our mobile device, we started using your mobile device as the controller screen for real-time first-person view, FPV. You can play around with the settings on the mobile app, image and video resolutions, metric units, watermark, and others. We highly suggest turning on beginner mode if this is your first time flying a drone. Guardrails in terms of height and distance to keep the drone closer to you. It's important to note, however, that its weight means that it is not exempt from the remote ID requirements by the FCC. Thankfully, it comes with a remote ID module pre-installed, so you don't have to worry about purchasing anything extra. You will need to be sure that you are following all of the regulations and rules for your area, including that you are flying in open airspace and that you have taken your requisite safety course. With all of that said, this is very easy drone to get up and running with. Roku gives you just about everything you need to get flying and have a good time. It includes 2 batteries, each offering around 35 minutes of flight time, closer to 25 to 30 in my testing, some spare props, a helpful app for monitoring your video feed and quickly selecting its different modes, and some safety features like a return to home button and one-click landing and takeoff. It's also GPS enabled, so if it flies out of range or is low on battery, it's smart enough to turn around and go back to its takeoff point within just a few feet of accuracy. The app is especially useful, as it guides you through the first steps of getting the drone calibrated and ready to fly. It also gives you a readout of important information like your altitude, speed, and distance, as well as the number of satellites it's currently connected to. Being able to tap to select different modes, including a smart follow mode and a GPS flight path, is a welcome feature to quickly get the content you are looking for. Thanks for watching. For more tech evaluations and guidance, please subscribe to our channel and give the video a thumbs up if you found this review useful. Please leave a comment below if you would like us to evaluate any items or if you have any queries. We enjoy hearing from you. We hope to see you in our upcoming video.